Hey Scorpio, I'm Chris. Welcome to your August 2019 Taroscope. Now, if it's your first time here, welcome to the house. If you're returning, welcome back. So guys, I've been gone for a little while, but as you can see, things have changed. I've been moving. I have moved. I have this amazing new setup, professional ass camera and microphone. Everything looks beautiful. So if you're interested in where I've been, I'll be having a video coming out about that. Maybe after I'm done with all of these, but for now, Scorpio, I want to get into a reading because the last few months have been wild. Eclipse season, Mercury retrograde, Jupiter retrograde. Now all those things are direct. Now we're out of eclipse season, and for me, Leo season. Just had to fix it. Leo season is sort of where everything the dust starts to settle. Where all the things that were released, where all the things that we let go of are now sort of processing. We're processing those things. And Scorpio, as I was coming to this reading, I was getting a couple downloads through meditation, through channeling, whatever. Oh, real quick, if you like this video, please like, comment, subscribe, share, all that beautiful stuff. And also in the description, you have a link to my website. I'm only going to make like maybe 5 to 10 private readings available this month. I'm trying to keep it low key and easy, but you can also donate to keep this channel running. So Scorpio, I'm feeling your energy, like literally. I probably shouldn't say this, but literally I almost like, it's hot in my house and I like took my shirt off and I was like, I can't do a reading like that. But I didn't feel Scorpio energy. Like I was like, why not be a little sexy right now? But I'm also just like a little like I'm joking right now, but I'm coming into this like just feeling your energy was feeling like very tired, very like you've been through it. The messages that were coming to me as I was getting ready for this reading was this month is about being the calm in your storm. I'm reading my notes right here. Drop my pen. And it's not necessarily that things are bad, but things are changing for you. And right now the challenge for you is to sort of be the calm in the center of it all, to be still. To sort of do the things that make you feel good this month. To enjoy pleasurable things. And there's one thing I really want to get at, because I couldn't shake it, I couldn't get out of my head. As I was meditating on you guys, Four of Pentacles, central situation. We'll talk about that in a second. But as I was meditating, you guys, I felt like a presence all around me of like spirits. And I was looking at them and it was like, I just felt like I was looking at my ancestors. And it's like, I felt them all come together and like grab me and like, it was almost like a funneling of strength. And also like an appreciation. So Scorpio, I think what's happening now this month, if it was any other sign that wasn't as plugged in as you guys, I would make a metaphor of it. But literally Scorpio, I think this month your ancestors are watching you. And I think it's very important for you to, like this was the message that came across, was for you to recognize that no matter how wishy-washy things might be or up and down things might be, you are the product of those people who came before you. You are doing things in your life that they weren't able to. You are on your way to reaching new heights that those people never were able to. You are sort of like a living representation right now, Scorpio, of all the people who've come before, of the struggles they faced, the obstacles they faced, their challenges, but also, more importantly, their strength. So Scorpio, as things get tough this month, as you're feeling maybe trying to figure things out, just remember that you are the strength of all the people who've come before you. You are the talent of everyone who's come before you. And in a way, the future of your family is relying on you. And you are protected. Protected. Four of Pentacles in the middle, in the center of the central situation for the month, guys. Talk about being the calm in the storm. Talk about stillness. This is a month, guys, to keep it easy, to calm yourself however you can, to stay calm, to stay cool. This is how everything in the world is moving around you, and now you are being asked, Scorpio, to stay calm, to stay centered, to be a pillar of strength. Four of Pentacles often gets a bad rap, and for good reason. When we're talking about growth, when we're talking about evolution, when we're talking about change, it can be the opposite of those things. It can be stagnation. It can be, not taking risks. But like anything in life, it has a time and place. And right now, that time and place for you, Scorpio, is to settle down, to keep your money close to you, right? To not invest, to make sure everything's in order. Ideal for the month, Scorpio, we have the Knight of Pentacles. So this is wanting to move, yes, but slowly and surely. This is sort of Scorpio wanting things to, in a way, I feel, sort of be better already. I think you guys are okay with slow change. I think you guys are okay with slow growth. Like, you guys recognize the value, the long-term value, the material payoff that comes from slow and steady, right? But right now, I think there is a part of you that does want to move a little bit, that does want to keep on feeling productive, that wants to keep on growing, that feels like you want to keep on building on your foundations, especially with regards to your money. But this could be with your job, right? Like, by building on your foundations, Scorpio, this might be a good time for you to fix up your resume, to figure out now, with the experience that you have, where you can go from here. There's focus here. There's dedication. There's purpose in your ideals this month, Scorpio. Wanting to grow. So I think wherever there's movement, wherever there's or need to stay still and be calm, there also seems to be movement with regards to your money, with regards to your home life. There is movement on the horizon with all of the material things in your life, your health, your money, your home, even your long-term committed relationships. To me, Pentacles, we always talk about as money, but I often see it as a element of long-term commitments. Not necessarily love and all that stuff and the passion of the other cards, but your partnerships. In the past, Scorpio, we have our Eight of Swords. So kind of driving yourself a little crazy. Sort of not knowing which way is up, sort of not knowing which way to go. There feels to me some frustration and some anger with the Eight of Swords. It's like your life, or the feeling in your head of your life not quite lining up with what you feel like it should be in your head. With your life not quite, your inside reality not matching your outside reality, or more so, the growth that you've been doing not quite showing itself in the world. And I think, Scorpio, for a while, this has led to some depression. This has led to some confusion. This has led to maybe second-guessing yourself and some regret. But what's happening here, Scorpio, with the beginning of the waning moon is we have things getting better. Things were getting better slowly but surely. Things have been getting better in certain ways, if it's just how you feel. Maybe if your money's not getting better, your sense of self is getting better. If your love life's not getting better, then like your physical health is getting better. But no matter what, Scorpio, we're moving towards greatness. We're moving towards improvement. This is just the beginning. The darkness that we've maybe had for a while is starting to fade away slowly but surely. And now, like I said with the Knight of Pentacles, just looking at this guy's face right now, there's such purpose there. There's such determination. You see, he looks like he's like just ready to go. Like nothing can get in his way. Like he's got the blinders on. And with these two cards falling next to each other, Scorpio, it's important for you to remember that stillness does not mean that you're not growing. That with this growth, you have to keep yourself stable and secure. You don't want to go too fast. You don't want to change too much. but here we go, Scorpio. In the more recent past, we have the Four of Swords in reverse. So the waiting is coming to an end. Right? This movement, what did I say in the beginning? We're in a state of flux. If things are changing, it's not because it's bad. It's because the time to act has happened. There might be some things that are happening right now in your life that were a long time coming. Like literally with this card like this, it feels to me like something you've been waiting for is now about to happen. Something that's been weighing on your mind, something that's been making you feel stuck. Now that movement starts to happen. We're not in a place of contemplation right now. We're not in a place of figuring things out. It's so hot in here. I'm really about to take my clothes off. I turn off the AC when I go to work, and it takes a little while to get cool. So like now I'm like sweating. Let me know in the comments if that would be super inappropriate if I were to do that. I'm just kidding. I'm just joking with you, Scorpio, because I know we can joke like that. And our turning point, Scorpio, the Seeker. This is a card unique to this deck. So now we have a sort of row like this in the middle of the spread, right? Movement. The Seeker is going out into the world. Ah! So right now, Scorpio, ah shit. I can get. Alright, give me 1 second, I'm sorry. It went like far behind my desk. Alright, so Scorpio, right now what's happening is that you're being pulled by the universe into something new, into a new phase of your life. You're being pulled though in a way that I feel like you've known you need to be pulled. It's almost like you're pushing yourself as well. You're ready for what's next. You're ready for the next phase. You're ready for the next chapter. You're ready for bigger and better. What a different place to be from here, which is like the mind being trapped, to here where the mind is so expansive. Like more expansive than the earth itself can handle. Scorpio, there's a quest for meaning, there's a quest for purpose again. There's a quest here right now for what is going to bring you happiness and fulfillment. And I think the thing here, Scorpio, is right now you're sort of taking that into your own hands. As much as the universe is pulling you, you guys are plugged in, like I said. You know it's time to act. You know it's time to go. You know it's time to explore. So here again, when I talk about being still, I don't mean being stagnant. I mean that I think in the month of August, this stuff is moving into momentum. It's gaining momentum, but right now you do have to learn like peace of mind. Because you see, going to the future, we have the Eight of Wands in reverse. This is if you try to act too fast, if you try to move too fast, Scorpio, there's frustration, there's anger, there's potential failure here, right? There's potential here to slip yourself up. There's potential here with the Eight of Wands in reverse to make too many mistakes, like because you're going too fast, of saying the wrong things, of putting your energy into the wrong places. August for most of the signs is a month to not do much, which is perfect because it's the heart of summer, right? It's a time to just kick back a little bit. You know how in the winter we say it's like a time to reflect and plan for the future? At this point in the summer, I feel the same way. It's a time to kick back and plan for the future. Two of Pentacles in reverse going forward. So this is about finding stability within. Talk about being the calm in the storm. You see those choppy waters? Now these cards are lining up right next to each other. Also lining up right here next to this card. So what are we saying here, guys? That change is coming. That stability is being worked on. People talk a lot about the Two of Pentacles, I guess because the Rider-Waite has them moving a lot and we have this water. But this is also a card of stability. This is a card that's telling you not to multitask too much. This is a card that tells you to play it cool. And when cards are in reverse, it often represents our internal state. So this is about our internal stability, Scorpio. This is about also, I think it's really important for you guys this month to lean, and I was kind of back to the ancestors thing, to lean on support systems. The Two of Pentacles to me is always a card of partnership. So, Scorpio, who makes you feel stable? Who makes you feel strong? Who makes you feel like everything is okay? I highly suggest looking towards family first, right? If that's an option to you, or at very least your chosen family, right? Because I think that it's really important to find stability in the people closest to you, the most connected to you, the most interested in your well-being. Look at all this earth here, and now rounding out the reading, guys, we're ending with the ace. So what happens as we move from the 2, well, let's say we start from the 4, right? And then we have the Knight of Pentacles, but then we go all the way around to the 2 of Pentacles in reverse, and then we end up with the Ace of Pentacles upright. So this is what I'm saying to you guys. You're in a state of flux. By the end of the month, you're going to be in a new place. You're going to be in a new job. You're going to be in a new relationship with long-term potential. You're going to be in a new living situation. You're going to have a new diet or exercise routine. You're going to have newness. Of course, it's a general reading. I can't tell you exactly what that is here, but no matter what it is, it's something that's long-term, it's stable, it's beautiful. Like I've seen this card a million times, but right now I'm struck by like how beautiful those flowers are around the pentacle. It's happy. It's happiness. It's stability. It's a new outlook, a new attitude. It's like there's just this fresh feeling. There's this freshness. Going into September, at the end of the month, as we enter Virgo season, you guys work really well with that earth energy, clearly. A feeling of freshness. A feeling of being brand new. Bottom of the deck, the 3 of Swords in reverse. What did I say about being happier? About feeling at peace. Discomforts of pain. Conflict between your head and your heart. Conflict in your head, period. The 3 of Swords in reverse says that like the time to mourn, the time to wallow has passed. Like you've done the work that's necessary. That you've done the work that you need to do to move forward. So this month, I almost said Aries. Maybe you have an Aries that you're dealing with, but this month, Scorpio, it's a month to move forward. It's a month brimming with potential. Alright, so let's pull one outcome card, and then I'm going to pull one oracle card for one last little bit of advice from Spirit for your highest self, your guides, your ancestors, clearly. Oh, but guys, also on the note of ancestors, like, do get in touch with your family. Like, start with your living family. There's so much power for you guys this month in connection to family. There's so much power for you this month in being close to people who make you feel strong. Your outcome for the month, Scorpio, is the Page of Wands in reverse. So, once again, not a month for doing. Not a month for making a lot happen. Not a month really for chasing your big ambitions. I feel like the stuff that's coming up here in the Ace and the 2 and the Knight are things that are already kind of in motion, and that like starting new things with regards to like your career and your ambitions is not going to work out too well. The Page of Wands in reverse says don't do new shit right now. Don't try to make leaps and bounds this month. It could lead to frustration. It could lead to guilt. It could lead to feelings of failure, let's say. So again, overall, Scorpio, the time has come for you to move forward. And by the end of the month, guys, you're going to be feeling solid. This month is a month to get stable internally. How do we do that? Taking it slow. How do we do that? We invest in what we already have. This month maybe isn't the greatest month to like go chasing a relationship if you want. This month is a great month to be building on the relationships you have, whether romantic or otherwise. See, and now the oracle is telling us the same thing. Gentleness. Have a soft touch this month, Scorpio. Soft mostly with yourself. Soft with the people around you. This could be a great month to heal relationships. This could be a good month to let yourself be cared for, to pamper yourself. What did I say? Do things that make you feel good. Do things that make you happy. Do things that make you feel soft. Not a time for drastic change. A time for enjoying your life and enjoying the people around you. Alright? Alright, Scorpio, I'm just going to wrap it up. I've been making a little speech about this sign this month, and I'm just sort of like exhausted because, you know, I don't feel like I should have to tell people this anymore. Like, you get it or you don't. Like, if you're going to use dehumanizing words, if you're going to talk about, you know, invasions of people, then like I just don't know what to tell you anymore. After the shootings this weekend in the US, after the president's campaign managers said that they're not going to back down from using words like invasions, I just don't know what to say anymore. I ask for humanity. I ask for respect and treating people like decently. But, you know, Scorpio, since it's a Scorpio reading, I'm just going to leave you with stand up for what you believe is right. Fight, you know, the people who try to tell you what they think is the right way to be, what they think is the right way to live. Stand up for yourself, stand up for your loved ones, stand up for the people around you, stand up for what you care about. Whatever your political beliefs are, like, stand up for humanity and stand up for what's good in the world. That's what such a strong sign like you has an advantage of, right? Like, all that strength. Like, anyone who's friends with the Scorpio, right? Like, you want to be on a Scorpio's good side, because you guys will be the most loyal people in the world. But if you cross them, you'll cut a bitch, right? So use that ferocity to further the goodness of the world and the goodness of your heart. That's all I'm going to say. Scorpio, I love you so much. Have a great month. It's going to be good. Remember, you're being watched. You're being protected. You are doing amazing, sweetie. Bye, guys.